Are you too annoyed to come sit with me because my hair touched you too many times, Nor? There. She doesn't like when my hair brushes against her, but I mean, this doesn't even fit on the screen. My hair's getting long again. It's fine. It's fine. I haven't cut it in like 3 years. It's fine. Anyways, what are we here today for? We are here for ShARC August. So I've been invited to be a co-host for ShARC August. This is hosted by Vanessa with Read with Dr. B, Nicole from Dusty Books Numbers, and Koda from your BookTube bestie Koda. And what exactly are we doing? Well, kind of what the name says. It's ARC August, but we're doing a play on the word. It's nautical themed, and you have your choice of 5 teams. There are 4 competitive teams and 1 non-competitive team. There technically is a 6th team, but you cannot join it because it is the villainous team, and there are certain co-host and host that are on the villains team. What team am I on? I'm on Sharkbite. I'm on the villains team this time. My whole life is chaotic. Might as well throw something else in there to be chaotic. My friends even told me this past weekend that my family should be on a reality TV show on TLC because the drama my siblings want to make up. My God. Okay. So might as well just add to the chaos, and why not? Why not make some chaos? So we are circling the other teams, and we might be coming for you guys. You didn't hear that though. Just pretend you don't know we're coming for you. Just look out for the sharks in the water. And what is the main purpose? As the name implies, it is ARC August. So the main goal is reading ARCs, and there's a variety of way to get ARCs. I personally get my ARCs from NetGalley, which we will go over in a little bit. My NetGalley shelf, kind of what is on my TBR for the month. But you can also read whatever you want. We're not policing you. Just have fun. And there's a variety of ways to submit points. It is all talked about in Vanessa's video, which will be linked, as well as there is a Google Doc that will be linked on kind of how you go through and play as well. Various ways to get points. There are bonus prompts you can do, as well as there are some challenges and mini events that will be occurring throughout the month, which will be revealed as we go through the month. Also, make sure you join the Discord because that is where all the chatting is happening, where you can chat with your team, go pick your team, and you can kind of get any of the announcements that are coming. And then, like I said, I will have everything linked, so you can go ahead and check out Vanessa's video where she goes into more details of the different prompts, the different teams, all of that. All the hosts, though, will be linked in the description, as well as, like I said, the video, Discord, and how to sign up, as well as the navigation documentation. Because, how are you going to navigate the waters otherwise? All right. Don't mind how many tabs I have open. It's fine. This is actually very tame for me. I hope nobody judges me for this. But here we go. Here's my NetGalley shelf. I don't have a ton on there. Look, there's only 8, guys. Like, not even anything, really. I guess I could go and show you my things, I guess. I'm very unorganized. Don't worry about it. It's the ADHD sometimes. Okay, so one of the goals is, you're supposed to have this 80% feedback ratio, is what recommended by the NetGalley. I'm not that bad. I'm only at 59%. So that's not bad. I think when I did the math, it's like I have to read 6 books and I can get to 80. Anyways, one of the questions on the sign up sheet is you need to what's your goal? My goal is to get to 80%. That's the goal. Really, I only got NetGalley last year in November for NetGalley November. So realistically, I haven't had it that long. It's not that bad, guys. You know how many I have. But I'm pretty good about doing the feedback part. I'm pretty good about giving my feedback immediately, otherwise I'll forget forever. But I thought we would go through the books I have on here because, like I said, I don't have a ton. So the first one, we'll start at the bottom since these are the oldest. So I have On Wings of Blood by Brer Bolin. As you can see, it's already published. This is also available on KU. I found that out. And book 2 we actually releases pretty soon, and it technically is archived, but I downloaded it to my Kindle, so it's fine. So hopefully we get this one. This one is a romantasy one. If we click on it a little bit more here, obviously you can't get this one anymore because it's archived, but it's labeled as new adult romance sci-fi. It's in the romantasy category, and it is a first book in a series. So it sounded kind of interesting is what got me is that if what do you do if you get mixed Harry Potter with Fourth Wing Zodiac Academy and a dash of Arthurian legend and lots of vampires? So that's what kind of intrigued me for it. Also, it has dark themes. I really do like dark romances, so kind of up my alley. And the only one of these that I haven't read is I haven't read the entire Zodiac Academy series. I am in the process of reading Zodiac Academy. Vanessa, one of our hosts, is doing a 2-year long readathon. Don't be nasty back there, Eleanor. Stop licking your paws. She's fine. Vanessa's doing a 2-year long readathon for Zodiac Academy, so I am doing that. So far, we only have done Origins of an Academy Bully, which is like the novella that's set a few years before the actual series. But it's kind of up my alley, so I thought, why not go for that? And then we have The Last Wife by Matt McGregor. This one is a mystery thriller. I actually got this one back in May, like right before it went for publication. Actually, it might have been late April when I got it. But I had got this one with the intention of reading it during Kooky Mayhem and never got around to it, which is probably what I'm gonna say because it archived in mid-May. But really what got me to this one is the cover. Obviously it's about the last wife, which is curious. The last wife, does that mean you have more than one? But it kind of got my attention with this little blood splatter on the cover. The perfect husband, the perfect house, the perfect lie. Kind of up my alley. Just this whole synopsis here reminded me a little bit of The Last Mrs. Parrish, which is one of my favorite books that I read last year. So kind of why I picked up this one. And then You Are the Detective, The Creeping Hand Murder by Maureen Johnson and Jay Cooper. I get this one because Jessi from This Kiwi, which is also one of the co-hosts on Team Sharkbite, which also, like I said, will be linked, mentioned this back during Kooky Mayhem and that this was something they got. And they sent the link, so I kind of just also sent it in. This one sounds a little bit interesting because it is, I think it's more marketed towards like YA new adult type stuff, but it also sounded kind of interesting with like the historical fiction aspect, November 1933. I'm trying to read more historical fiction books, so kind of what drew me into this one also is kind of like a little bit of a murder mystery. And I do like this one series I've been reading on my phone for the most part or my iPad because it's on my Hoopla, is Murder at the Mayfair, I want to say hotel. It is a early 1900s cozy murder mystery series where this young woman is going into like private investigation when, people really didn't do that then. Like not women anyways. And then we have Fallen City by Adrienne Young. I think I just saw this cover and was like, ooh, I like how that looks. So I got it. It doesn't publish until this year, later in November. And I have a feeling that it actually will have the sprayed edges like that when it becomes available. Yeah. Pre-order now to receive the stunning deluxe limited edition. Nah. This is just one of these fantasy though. Like I said, I'm into romanticy quite a bit, especially like fantasy. So that's fits that category again. And really, it was just the cover caught my attention is what this one's about. I really didn't read much of the synopsis besides, political turmoil and it's a rebellion 100 years in the making. So, I mean, I don't read a ton of political intrigue, so I've been kind of trying to dabble a little bit more into some political intrigue aspects. Then we got Battle of the Bookshops by Poppy Alexander. I picked this one solely because of the title. I thought that was really cute. It kind of reminds me of the X Hex. Or is it the Kiss Curse? No, I think it's the X Hex. I mean, they're both the same series. They're set in the same town. But it reminds me of those series because you have two rival bookshop owners who are kind of fighting on who has the better bookshop, which kind of just caught my attention as, oh my God, that sounds like really cute. And I really did like the X Hex and the Kiss Curse, but it's without like the fantasy element. So I was like, okay, yeah, we'll go for that. And then I got a Bargain So Bloody, which again is archived and was published recently. I got this one because again of the cover. The cover really caught my attention, and it is book one in a series. So I do have this one downloaded to my phone so I can listen to it at some point. And again, it's kind of the synopsis, besides just the cover. She's trapped in a magical prison. To break out, she'll make a deal with the most dangerous prisoner of them all. So I'm kind of interested to see where this one goes. And it, like it says down here, it's the first book in an exciting new romantic series. And it has a slow burn romance with morally gray heroes. So I'm excited to get into that one. I think that will probably be one of the first ones I try to read. So then we have this next one, which is The Night Watcher by Daphne Woolsoncroft. I got this one as available as a listen now. And it really just kind of caught my attention because I really do like true crime. I'm kind of into a lot of like watching true crime podcast. And this one is about a like serial killer. And there's kind of some copycats happening, which is kind of what caught my attention as to why I would want to go into this one. So we have that. And then my last one I have on my list. I'm not really sure how this will ever fit in because I don't feel like the prompt's kind of geared toward nonfiction, but this is a nonfiction true crime one. It is the best true crime stories of the year 2025 so far. So it's like pretty much the first half of the year. Because I don't think this one became available until after July 1st. So it's covering like the first half of the year, and there's been a lot of interesting true crime stuff already happened this year, if anyone pays attention to that. But as you can see, stories range from reports of a homicide at a Toronto massage parlor to blackmail and murder for hire in Austin, Texas, to an unusual murder weapon in rural Minnesota. And I think what caught my attention is there's this murder for hire plot. There was actually one of I watch a lot of Ghost and like not really a lot. I watch Ghost Adventures and I have since 2007, I think, is how long I've been watching them. And one of the main guys on an errand, his second wife actually just tried to do a murder for hire plot. And it was right around when that came out is when I found this one and requested it. So I can already see this probably be up there with something I really want to read. I just don't know how I'm going to make it fit into any of the prompts, but I guess we'll just kind of wait and see what happens. You know, I'm pretty laid back. I'm going to kind of go with whatever works. But yeah, that's just a little bit of a tour what's on my NetGalley shelf. That doesn't mean that this is all I'm going to say too, because like I said earlier, you are not limited to just ARCs. You could read other stuff. And I'm sure I will be reading other stuff because I'm sure I'm going to have 50, 100 audiobooks that will probably come through because I'm insane and keep requesting. But make sure you check out the lovely hosts that are all going to be like below, like I said before, and I will see you guys in August.